Hello, everybody. This is your boy DJ Tuckmaster. I'm sorry about that. That's my fault because I just forgot to add myself into the conversation. This is all about the first 100 days. Okay, the first 100 days of of a person who's supposed to be given all these promises and all that stuff. Um, Now the people is feeling the heat about what he's doing. It doesn't make no sense. He got our best allies going against us. Talk about the first time when he took office, he ran the country, then he's trying to survive. Now the second time he's in office now, he run the country and he wants to run the world. So let's just cut this off at that, right? Because everybody know what that's all about right there. I don't even talk about that. We already know what that's all about. We already know what that's going. Because when somebody talk like that, that's foolish to me. Because I put like this, if that was anybody else, yeah, you're right about that, Mr. Kamen. That's just what he's trying to be like. That's just what he's trying to be like. Let me go and put this post up for what Mr. Cummings said. Donald Trump is trying to be like his mentor, Vladimir Putin, and dictatorship. Yeah, yeah. But I'm going to tell you the truth, I think he's actually worse in a way because he want to run the whole world. We know what Putin can do. Putin ain't going to be able to run the whole world, not unless he get Ukraine now. If he get Ukraine back, then we got a problem. So, let that being said and everything, that conversation is done. I'm not going to even mention that. I want to talk about what I really want to talk about is this. Don't forget, Obama's been out of office for 8 years. Okay? He's been out for 8 years. Nobody want to give Obama no credit at all. Don't forget, he did 8 years of the presidency. He had 8 years to get the job growth back underneath 4 to 3%. So don't say that he didn't do nothing. But that's one thing that you don't never hear people talk about. And that's unfair. So this cat come in the first term and did what he had to do. Took all the credit. Everybody want to talk about that $1,500 that he gave you. He didn't give you nothing. We had to pay that money back. And you know we did. So he didn't give you nothing. So now, that's either here as said and done and all that stuff. So now we talking about his second time around. Okay? So now we know what he wants. We know what he wants. He want to turn and he just a mean, evil, 78-year-old man that wants hit his way and there's rich people's way too. And let me tell you right now, I'm just not going to leave him out of it because I'm going to put the senators and the congressmen in there too because they just like him too. It's hard to believe that people still mad at Obama and Biden and everything. Okay, yes, Biden, yes, he got up in age. He lost some of his mojo. He couldn't do the job no more. He couldn't do it no more. It's the bottom line. So to me, yes, yeah, they could have picked somebody else for him. But during that time, he didn't want to give it up, so he didn't give it up. So when he did have to give it up, it was a little bit too late. But to me, Kamala Harris did a good job of doing what she had to do. People just didn't. I mean, I don't get how people just love what he said, and you know what he's done. And in his life, you know what he has done. So now let's get back to this situation. Now, talking about the Michigan situation and all that stuff. Okay, the down and everything is down and all that stuff, and it's gonna be down today. Ain't no doubt about it. But we also know how the stock market works. When he go and visit Michigan, there's gonna be a big parade there for him. How he gonna bring jobs back in Michigan and all that stuff. There's only one thing about that, fellas. There's only one thing about that. You can bring jobs back to Michigan, okay? But you still got other things to do. Because don't forget, our biggest seller is Canada. Our biggest distributors is Canada because they're right there next to Michigan. So let's say like they turn around and build cars and all that stuff, build and hire and build cars and everything and all that stuff. Don't make no doggone difference. Because you know why? If those cars sitting there in those parking lots and they're not moving and they're not buying, what makes you think that the people is not gonna fire you? That's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom line. Let me see. And Mr. Keeman, you're right about that. He is not in good health. He has what? So what is this that he have? Let me know more about it because I don't know nothing about this. I know he's not in the best health. He is, but I know he's not. So, but I'm telling you right now, fellas, this man is not really doing what he needs to do. And like I always said, the thing about it is he's 78 years old. And that's one thing that is against him. Number two, how long do you think he's going to be able to do this job? Because they putting pressure on him. But what they need to do is put pressure on the Congress too. The Congress and the Senate ain't doing a damn thing, just letting this man do what he wants to do. And it ain't supposed to be that way. It's not supposed or dementia. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be no surprise. Because the thing about it, he keep on flip-flopping. First he said he gonna cut back on tariffs. Then the next day, he does just the opposite. I'm just saying, make up your mind what you want to do. But those people in Congress and Senate, I hold them truly responsible for what's going on. Because they don't need to turn around and do this to people. They honoring means and mean-spirited too. And what people forget is this. We still in debt to China no matter what. We are still in debt to China. We still owe them billions and billions of dollars. So in other words, and I don't give a shit what these rich guys always talk about bullshit. But like I said, you let them start losing their money, then they'll raise all kind of hell. They'll raise all kind of hell. So what I want to know is this. What deal did he make? Erasing tariffs on okay. What deal with the automakers on erasing tariffs did he make? I haven't heard him make any deals with any countries. China, they're not talking to him. Canada's not talking to him. Now, Canada wouldn't mind talking to the cat, but he don't even want to even talk to them. So in other words, he just being real stubborn right now. Okay, let me show this with Mr. Makima. Mr. Makina, I'm glad that you did that because, but like you said, his speech is slurred and he cannot put a sentence together. That is, and you're right, about that. But you think these people in the House and the Senate really cares about that? No, they don't. Let's just be serious about the whole damn thing. They don't give a care about what as long as this man is doing and raising havoc in this world, they do not care. He don't care. They don't care. They need to put real people, which they have the real people on CNN, but real people are hurting right now. Farmers are hurting right now. Farmers are going to be hurting real big time in the next couple of months. if they don't watch it. Because don't forget, they biggest supplier of soybeans go over there to China. Goes over there to China. So if those tariffs goes over there too, and when you know China's going to do it, they got to. In other words, who's going to pay for that? Who's going to pay for that? We are going to have to pay for every doggone single dime of that. The American people, because the Chinese. Let me tell you right now, they strong. They're strong on a lot of stuff. I mean, they are stubborn and they strong and they're will-hearted and they're not they're not weak people at all. So I'm gonna put it like this, and I just want you to understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this: if this man would have came out and talked to Canada and talked to the Chinese and talked to these other countries like common sense people do, they probably would have dealt with us. But let me tell you right now what's about to happen. Canada, they don't want anything to do with us. Mexico don't want anything to do with us. They do not want anything to do with us. And unlimited, like you said, they are losing, the farmers are losing out billions and billions of dollars, and I don't understand why they voted for him the second time. You know what? Because it goes to show you. That goes to show you how much hate is really in this world. See, like I said, the first time he did not handle the Black Lives Matter situation real good at all. He did not handle coronavirus situation not real good at all. But the only thing that people goes by and people remember by is, oh, he gave you $1,500. He did not give you no $1,500. Yes, okay, he signed the bill, but what did you have to do at the end of the damn day? If you working people, you had to pay the money back, regardless. They took $50 out of my paycheck every month when they start deducting things out of your check. Or either you have to wait until the end of the year and you won't get your income tax if you want to do it that way. I'm just saying, but poor people in this world, no, they didn't have to do nothing. They didn't have to pay nothing because they poor. So we had to pay that back for them too. That's all I'm saying. But this guy, he don't have no credibility. And the only reason why he didn't do that the first time around, because he had people that put him in check and tell him that he couldn't do that. But this time, they just gave him a free, just a free thing just to do what he wanted to do. Fired everybody. Getting rid of things that don't need to be getting rid of. People losing their jobs. People losing their 401k. Okay, I know a lot of people that lost money on their 401k. And that's a doggone shame. And like you said, Mr. Kevin, you got a good point too. Farmers are angry at the black farmers for getting government. So, well, you know what? And that's sad too. That is sad because that's what I'm just trying to say. This world, United States got so much hatred in it, it's pitiful. And that's the only reason why I'm saying it's going on that way, because they got so much hatred in this world, it's pitiful. And it shouldn't be that way. I mean, America should be better than that, but they do. I mean, it's just the bottom line. That's the only reason why this man won, because of hatred and the jokes that he told, talked about people real bad. Talk about people real bad and all that stuff. But you know what? That is said and done. I'm through that conversation right now. I want to get the gaming right quick. I want to see what the heck y'all talking about gaming right now. Because I know right now, I try to get on Call of Duty, and for some reason their servers are messing up and all that stuff. I mean, it's a good deal. But I'm just saying, something's going on with Microsoft, and I don't know, but you know how people going how people going to try to blame it and all that stuff. But I'm enjoying the South of Midnight. Yeah. By the way, Unlimited Production, I did finish it. I finished it this morning, and I love the ending. I love the storytelling, and I love the soundtrack. I love the soundtrack. So, I'm just saying I love every single thing about that game. Call of Duty, I've been playing the hell out of Call of Duty. Doom, I can't wait to get my hands on that. I already downloaded it. I'm going to go there and play it 3 days before it even come out, 2 days before it even come out. So I'm going to enjoy it. I know these PlayStation fans now, they glad they got some games. But, but the people who want to talk about PlayStation, Xbox all the doggone time, they say they don't got no games. But you know what? This is my final thought on what I'm talking about today, the first 100 days. Now, I'm hearing that the Ukraine is about to bomb Ukraine again. I mean, the Russians about to bomb Ukraine again. Okay, and this guy is supposed to talk about that, but he haven't done it. He's supposed to legitimately talk to Putin about the ceasefire crap, and he haven't talked to Putin. He haven't talked to nobody, y'all. These deals that he said that he made with people and everything, he hadn't made them deals, and that's it. But you know what? That's okay, because at the end of the day, he's gonna get his. Oh, and the soundtrack is award worthy, and yes, it is. I mean, man, Mr. Keenan, let me ask you this: have you played South of Midnight yet? Because if you did, you need to play it, man. It is just a phenomenal game. I mean, it's like, I know some people don't like it because, we know the reason why people don't like it. I don't have to even spit about it. We know why some people don't like it. But I'm loving it. I mean, the game is good. The game is pure. The soundtrack is awesome. I love the way that they got the way that they got the young lady playing a good significant role in the game. It got a combination of all kind of folks in it. White, black, Asians, and all. I mean, I haven't seen an Asian yet, but I know some white folks in it. They all in the game and everything and all that stuff. But we don't ever complain about that as black people. We don't never complain about that. And you know the reason why we don't? Because why? It's just a game. Just keep it as a game, y'all. Just keep it as a game. But the bottom line is this, y'all. I'm gonna get back to this country. I'm gonna get back to this stuff again about the first 100 days. Check it out. If China and Canada and Mexico start making deals with these other countries, the president of Canada already said that he's done. He is done. And if he is done, and they start making deals with other countries to get things in other countries, the United States is jacked up. So I'm telling you right now, they're jacked up. We're in a bad situation if that happens. I'm hoping and praying that does not happen. I mean, like I said, I like the United States, but I don't like what's going on with all this stuff that's going on right now. Because of this guy right here. Canada don't like it. Mexico don't like it. China don't like it. You think all them countries really like it? No, they don't. No, they do not like it at all. I mean, us Americans, we talk about, and I'm going to get a good point. This was a good point that I was got to say. And this is what I'm just saying. What's the difference if you buy an American flag from over here in the United States, and that flag costs $98 over here, and you can get that flag, the same exact damn flag, from Amazon, from a China retailer for like $65, and you got the same product, the same damn product, the same everything. Which way you think you're gonna go? It don't matter how different. Hey, Nobody ain't gonna spend no $95 when they get spent $65 for the same doggone product. I'm just saying. So I'm just saying I don't know get this big thing about the turf war that he's trying to do. I don't get it. I mean, I know if you want manufacturing company come back here and all that stuff, you know what? The thing about it is, let's just be truthful about the whole damn thing. When a rich person buy let's say like they bought Best Buy. Okay? Best Buy, yes, they still got Best Buys here in America, but they also got a lot of Best Buys over there in China too. And what do they do with them doggone Best Buys in China? Low poverty, don't have to pay him nothing at all. So in other words, you're getting away with highway robbery. And that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do here. That's what I think they really want to do here. They want to make it where they don't have to pay us much for doing something. I know what this man is trying to do. He's trying to turn around and bring manufacturing back here so people can get paid low labor for what they do. Ain't gonna be ain't gonna be no $10 an hour. It'd be like $8, $9, $10. But America's not going for that. At least the American people that I know ain't going for it. But you know what? That's all I got to say for today. I just want to give you a chance to see what I'm talking about because, and I know Xbox and Microsoft are doing real good in gaming. They doing real good on other stuff too. And I'm glad to see what they're trying to do with Windows 10. They're trying to make it where. Let me see what Mr. Unlimited said, because what he said was true too. Americans won't work in manufacturing plant for low wages, large numbers like that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. But you know what? But knowing that this guy right here, oh yeah, he'll try it. He'll try in a heartbeat. He'll try in a heartbeat because he really don't care. I mean, that's what I mean. Like you said, Unlimited. You don't talk to people. He's ignorant. He don't talk to people like he should. I don't know why he doesn't talk to people. I mean, all this stuff could have been avoided a while back, but he want to keep this stuff going on. Like I said, him and Biden around the same age. I wanted to pick them both. I wouldn't have picked neither one of them because they had a touch. Kamala Harris, yes, she got her moments, but she would have been better for this country than him any damn day. People wouldn't be going through what they're going through right now because at the end of the day, what she said was that, and what she said was true, is that the groceries, gas prices, and all that stuff, the COVID is over with, price gouging. So these American people is greedy. American people are greedy. The rich people are greedy. They'll try to get every damn dime out of you that they can, out of just the regular consumer. And we're the ones that turn around and do most of the buying of any thing. They don't do no buying. They don't do no buying. Rich people don't buy. They might invest, but they don't buy like they should. So with all that being said, like you said, Americans won't work in a manufacturing plant for low wages and large numbers like that. Yes, you are right about that. But knowing that this guy right here, he'll try it. He will try it. And I understand, that people want plants back here in America and all that stuff. But it's a different day. You got to be a global economy. It's not like it was back in the 80s, back in the 70s, back in the 60s. I mean, when manufacturing was here in America, it don't work like that no more. Everything is global now. If you don't do it globally, you be without. So we will see in the next couple of months. So, because the big wheels they already went to the president already, told him that, hey, Walmart, Target, Lowe's, they already went to him already, told him that, hey, if you don't stop this stuff right now, our shelves going to be empty. The shelf is going to be empty. And the thing about it is, and the reason why it's going to be empty is because look at this. Yes, they got a lot of stuff now. Like I said, yes, food is selling right now. But once that food runs out and they have to sell it and things do spoil and things do go out of whack where you need to turn around and sell that stuff off. And then after that, 125 tariffs hit here in America, and that's not gonna. It's gonna hit the consumer. It's not gonna hit the manufacturers. It's gonna hit the consumer because we gotta buy it, and that's a damn shame. Because I tell you right now, another thing too, unlimited production. This is what the guy from Amazon said. What the guys from Amazon said what they're gonna do, and I just got this today. They just said what they're gonna do is that things that come in from Amazon, they're gonna show the prices between what they was buying and with the tariffs about what he gonna do on the tariffs. So they're gonna put a thing side by side, telling you and why it's going up. And that's a smart idea, so people can get the idea about what's going on. And he's mad about that. You can't be mad about that. He goes, "Well, that's political." I said, "No, that's not political. That's common sense. That's common sense since you don't want to have no common sense." He don't got no common sense. So, and those doggone and the senators and the Republicans either, they don't have it either. They don't have no common sense either. So I tell you right now, I'm going to get off here, man. I just had to say what I had to say. And I will be putting it on Instagram so people can hear it and all that stuff. So I'm glad that Unlimited came, Mr. Kima. I'm glad that you came. I know Unlimited is busy. He's a busy man these days, but he's a good guy. I love him to death, and I love Mr. Kima to death. I'm glad to see y'all came and see what the show was all about. Because you got some people saying, "Oh, be patient." No, people don't have patience, man. Especially when you're losing your money. Especially when you're losing your 401k. That's money that you're not going to never, ever recuperate. I don't give a care who you are. That's for your retirement. You're not going to never recuperate that. Yeah, they're gonna show the price difference. That's what they're gonna show. They're gonna show the price difference. And I love what they're doing. They need to show it. They definitely need to show it. Let me go ahead and put this on with Amazon said they're going to show the price difference, and that is a good idea. That is a damn good idea. But he don't like that either. He said, well, that's going against the law and all that stuff. What law? Your law. Your law ain't nothing. Okay, all love over here, Tuck. All love here for you too, Tuck. Hey, y'all, like I said, I love y'all. Y'all have a nice day. And I'm going to get off here because it's about time he start doing things, doing things around my house and all that stuff. I just got through walking my little pug, and now, and the thing about it, if I don't walk her in the morning, every morning, when I'm off, she gets the attitude, y'all. I never seen none, and she does not. But after I get through my walking with her, you know what? She's done with me for the rest of the damn day. My wife got it on video, and I'm going to turn around and show you how she does me when we go walking. Okay, so look for that video because it's going to have you rolling. Okay. But y'all guys have a nice day. Y'all be good to yourself. And Mr. Kima, you have a nice day. And Unlimited, I can't wait till you do another podcast because we haven't done one in a while. But when we do ours, I like when we do ours now because we do ours when we got to talk about something. We're not talking about the same crap every doggone day. We talk about good stuff instead of bad stuff. We talk about good games instead of bad games. We talking about how these people are about in video games and how they want to do their own little politics and video games and all that stuff. So that's one thing I love about you, Unlimited. And I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a nice day. bless you, and bless America. Talk to you later. Bye.